There's a small triangle of water that doesn't exist on any map, and whose exact dimensions are not known. And yet we've all heard the stories that accompany the legendary Bermuda Triangle. Shrouded in mystery and conjuring up some of the wildest conspiracy theories known to man, this geographical anomaly is widely regarded as the most deadly, dangerous and deceptive place on Earth. So how is it that a part of the ocean that isn't even officially recognised as part of the ocean has become so revered? The small body of water that makes up the invisible triangle has slowly filled with wreckage and disappearances over centuries, claiming the lives of those that have not just passed through it, but also over it. Books have been written, documentaries have been produced, and scientists have clamoured to try and explain the unexplainable in this perilous patch of ocean. What's caused this series of unfortunate circumstances to unfold? How can 20 planes, 50 ships and hundreds of people simply disappear? Is the location merely coincidence? Or is there something more sinister going on deep below the surface? I'm James Stewart and you're watching Astrum Earth. Join me for this most treacherous of adventures into the notorious Devil's Triangle. We'll journey back in time to the origins of the mystery to find out where it began and who was responsible for it. We'll visit some of the triangle's most infamous disappearances, examine each theory surrounding the mystery, all the way from Atlantis to rogue waves to magnetic declination to hidden toxic gases rising from the depths, and bring you right to the heart of the matter to uncover the real culprit of the Bermuda Triangle. Can something inexplicable be explained after all? Whilst that may have sounded like the start of a murder mystery podcast, there is actually a fair amount of science and data to unpack here. But it is genuinely one of the weirdest and most fascinating videos I've ever made. As I've mentioned, the Bermuda Triangle doesn't show up on any maps, nor is it officially recognised as a location by the United States, with whom it's closely situated. So then, where is it? Unofficially, the Bermuda Triangle is a region of the North Atlantic Ocean, roughly bounded by the southeastern coast of the US, Bermuda and Puerto Rico. Interestingly, the exact boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle are not universally agreed upon. Approximations of the total area range between 500,000 and 1,500,000 square miles. So there's about, 1 million square miles worth of room for error there. The region has a vaguely triangular shape, but that triangle could end up being an isosceles, a scalene, or could even look more like a rhombus if you move the boundaries. Perhaps Bermuda dodecahedron wasn't quite as catchy. And so from the outset you begin to see one glaring hole in much of the discourse that surrounds this subject. Undoubtedly there have been incidents in this area, and some tragic ones at that. But because the boundaries don't actually exist, and they differ from historical account to historical account, it's really difficult to provide actual numbers of fatalities and disappearances for an area whose boundaries are constantly shifting over the course of several hundred years. But it's what's happened inside this triangle throughout history that's most intriguing. And things begin half a millennium ago with Christopher Columbus. The year is 1492. And Christopher Columbus has set sail with 3 ships from Spain to find a western route to Asia and the New World. All very exciting. After sailing across the Atlantic Ocean for 10 weeks, land was sighted finally, and he set foot on a small island in the Bahamas, which he named San Salvador. To get there, he would have been the first person to have sailed through the Sargasso Sea, and therefore the Bermuda Triangle. Or at least the first person to return and tell everyone back home about